Peace, everyone. This is Kashim with the Fortified Fitness and Strength channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. And if you are a returning viewer, or even better, if you're a subscriber, thanks for coming back. Before I go any further on the specifics of this video, I do want to say thank you to those who have emailed recently asking me questions about programming and other things. And I wanted to say that if you, I did not mean for that to crack. If you have any questions that you'd like answered, any ideas for videos or suggestions, things you'd like to see me cover, please leave those in the comments, or you can email me at the address that will be on screen at the end of this video or in the description box. I really appreciate all of the feedback I get. I thank you all for it. I strive to respond to every comment or question that gets left on my channel and respond to any emails I get. So please keep it coming. If you have anything positive or negative to share, constructive criticism, whatever, feel free to share it. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you very much for those who've been doing so thus far. This video is the follow-up to my last on an upper body workout that could be done in a half hour. This one will show you a lower body workout that you should be able to do in Planet Fitness or a comparable gym in the same amount of time, about a half hour. This took me about 40 minutes to accomplish, but that also includes going to the locker room to change shoes at one point. This includes me setting up the camera for each of the sets I recorded. It included having a serious problem getting the camera set up before the last set or two that I did. And the calf exercise, I actually did it once and did not record it. So I actually ended up doing that again a second time and recording it for inclusion in this video. So assuming you don't have to do any of that, then you should be able to get this done in 30 minutes or 30 plus minutes, as opposed to the 40 some minutes that it took me to get this done. Also, for context, just remember, I'm 45 years old, thus Fortified Fitness and Strength. I'm a mailman, not the kind that drives around and, just sticks my hand out the window of the truck, but I'm actually hiking anywhere from 7 to 10 miles a day in an urban setting, delivering mail. And if you kept up with the news in the US, Postal Service is in a rough spot right now. I'm working about 55 to 60 something hours per week right now. And so I don't have a lot of time. I'm usually beat up and worn out by the time I get to the gym, and don't often feel like going, but I have things I want to accomplish, and getting in the gym is the only way they're going to get done. So I'm just saying that to say, if I can do it, you can do it also. And I hope that these videos serve as a way to show you how you can get some of these things done and still fit it into whatever kind of schedule or type of work you may be involved in. So with that, let me get out of the outdoor studio known as one of my vans, and let's get in the gym and get this going. Everything in this workout is going to be done on 3 machines. The first of which is going to be a leg curl machine. Now, I do personally prefer the prone leg curl to the seated leg curl that I'm using here, but this particular location does not have a prone leg curl, so we're going with what they have. I don't know if you can hear me because there's music in here, but adjusting the seat on the seated leg curl is like this. Well, not just the seat, but everything, you need to make it fit you. The seat, that's adjusted by this handle. Pull out, move the seat back to where you need it. I think I have it on 5. From here, this one will adjust where the ankle pad is. So, this one, you push, and basically, the taller you are, you put it here. Shorter you are, you're going down this way. this is how you get in and out of the machine. When you're getting out, you release this, or pull this to release it, pull it up so you can swing your legs. You can swing your legs out when you're ready to do your reps. And then pull that down until it's snug against your legs so you don't go anywhere. Then you can go ahead and do the exercise. Now this set is the only set I consider a working set for this exercise. I did 3, maybe 4 warm-ups before this. But this is going to be the heaviest and the hardest set. This is what I call a rest, pause, drop set. Normally when people do a rest, pause, they keep the weight the same. Normally when people do a drop set, they don't rest, they just drop the weight and go as fast as they can into the next round of reps. I kind of combine them here. I lower the weight a bit, but I also do rest just a little bit. Again, I'm getting older, trying to save my joints, and try to stay safe in doing all of this. But I'm only doing 1 set because, again, I don't have a lot of time. Also because of the manual labor that I do for work, I don't think that high volume and I mix very well at this point. But high intensity does seem to be working well for me, so that's what I'm going with. And if you're in a similar situation where you have a lot of stress, physical or mental, then high volume may be tough for you to recover from. It works. I'm not saying high volume does not work, but high intensity is something that I think also could work for a lot of people. This machine serves as the bread and butter of the workout. I use it for calf raises. I use it for a leg press with a sumo stance, which targets the hamstrings more, and then also a closer stance that targets the quads. All right, cheating with the mask in the Baltimore City Ordinance, but I hope you can hear me. All right, for almost everybody, unless you are like exceptionally short, my recommendation is that you put the seat in the back position. Seats have 2 positions on most of your leg pressure. This is back, this is where you want it. And that's for calves or leg press. Forward, that's the difference. Again, unless you're very, very short, your best bet is in back. Then also, safety is to make sure you don't kill yourself. One of the ways, move this. The higher you have it, the shorter or the higher this will stop on the descent. So, I'm going to come here. Bring this down. It'll keep coming and coming. And you go all the way down. So, this is the safety stop to make sure this doesn't go lower than you can handle. I try to have some kind of logical progression with any of the workouts I'm doing. So I'm starting with calf raises even though I've just done hamstrings. And that's because I don't want to have to keep unloading or loading, then unloading, and then reloading this machine with these plates. So I, and just about anyone else I would imagine, is going to use the lightest weight on the calf press. So that's what I do first. I also did, a warm up with this weight with the leg press variation that you'll see me doing after this set. But the idea is to continue to add weight until I'm done with the machine, period. And then I can strip it all off, if that makes sense. So the way I like to do calf raises, whether it's on this apparatus or any other, is to use a slow and controlled descent. And then when it's time to press the weight up and contract it, do that forcefully, hold it for a second at the top, and then again control it on the way down, and try to make sure you get a good deep stretch at the bottom of the rep. What I tend to do at a certain point then, after that's exhausted, is you see me rest for just a second, and that's to get the cramp out of my foot, not so much the calf. I have exceptionally flat feet, fat and flat feet, and I find that where arches would be is what actually hurts more than my calves do. So once that starts to hurt, then I tend to just shake them out, and then I start doing what I call pump reps like this, just to quickly exhaust the calf, because at that point I don't know how much longer my feet are gonna hold up. Then from there into my heaviest set of the sumo style leg press. This sumo style, you see where my feet are, they are higher on the platform, and this will make sense especially when you see the next set of leg press, in which I focus primarily on the quads. Now your quads have to contract to move like this, but if you've ever done a sumo leg press, then you'll notice the hamstrings are very much involved, especially if you allow your toes to rise off the platform. This is something I picked up from the Dog Crap program. I did not think of this myself. Got to credit Dante Trudell for putting that idea out there. I've tried it, and I think I see what he's talking about. So I do a variation to really hit the hamstrings, and then I end up going even heavier for a quadricep focused version of the leg press. You notice my feet are much lower on the pad for this one. You can see the ankle flexion, so I really get the quads engaged. Please, whatever kind of leg press you do, just do not waste your time with partial range of motion leg presses. That is one of the biggest wastes of time I see people doing in gyms, any gym, hardcore gym to Planet Fitness to apartment complex fitness center. Full range of motion is key to get the most out of any exercise, but I see people cheating themselves on the leg press most of all. And there goes my hat. Right now, I prefer the leg extension in the 30-minute express area over the purple ones that they have, similar to the counterpart to the seated leg curl that I did. What you want to do on this is adjust the footrest, the ankle pad, I guess. But this is actually already set where I want it, but you pull this knob right here. That will allow you to move this. It goes from small to extra large. And then the seat, you can move back here. Again, this is already set where I want it. But again, you pull this knob, and then you slide the seat up or back, and that will allow you to move the seat forward or backwards. Basically, you want it so that your knee is going to be kind of aligned with this pivot point when you're doing your reps. So the leg extension serves as a finisher for the quadriceps and for the workout. And the way it's structured, this allows me to do 5 exercises in a very short period of time using just 3 machines. You have the leg curl and the sumo leg press to hit the hamstrings, the calf press on the leg press machine for the calves, and then the leg press with the close, narrow, lower stance, or foot placement, I guess you should say, along with the leg extension to hit the quadriceps. I found this to be very effective, particularly for muscle building. If you don't have a lot of time, this should be able to work. Okay, folks, that's going to wrap up this video. If you have made it this far, I hope that what you've seen up to this point is going to help you in some way. If you think it will be helpful to others, please help me in the channel by sharing this video. If you have enjoyed what you've seen and you think it's helpful to yourself or someone else, also please do the standard YouTube things. Please click the like button on that video. That's the thumbs up. click the subscribe bar that you see there. That also helps the channel and will make sure, or help to make sure, that you stay up to speed with any future videos that we're able to put out. Doing that, subscribing along with clicking the notifications bell, is the best way to stay up with what the channel is doing. Thank you for watching. Thank you for any of the feedback that you've given, or will give rather, and I look forward to interacting with you in the comment section or an email. Let me know what you think. Let me know, again, any ideas or suggestions you may have, and I'll respond as best I can. So with that, thank you again for watching. I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Best wishes for strength and success until I see you next time. Peace.